Nuno Mendes puts the ball in, what a good delivery, and PSG have the lead. William Pancho's header into the net. It's his first goal for the club. Garcia is good enough. Leverkusen are level, and nobody could have predicted how that would have come about. Level in score. Doué, Kvaratskhelia. Back with Desiree Doué, and PSG are back with the lead. This might be the theme all evening. This could go one way. Kvaratskhelia. It's back to him, and it's in for three. Kvaratskhelia. With a PSG have Hakimi's going into the box. He wasn't needed. It's 4-1. It's a quite wonderful strike from Desiree Doué. He's got his second of the half. He's got his second in a matter of 7 minutes. Leverkusen 1, PSG 4. Here's Vitinha motoring and playing it through. And what a chance this is, which is taken, of course it is, by Nuno Mendes. 4.5 minutes into the second half, 4 becomes 5. It's becoming an exhibition now. Algerian teenage talent who we might well see at the World Cup. We should. That's a good effort. That's a brilliant effort. Nonchalantly dispatched by Alish Garcia. Well, he's made it 5-2. It's a superb goal. That's all. Corner for Barcola to muscle his way in past Artur. Here's Dembele, and it's in. It's not taking him long at all to score on his return from injury. PSG have 6. Dembele has his first of the champ. Dembele and Vitinha again. This time he'll shoot, and he'll smash in a 7th. It truly has been a magnificent
support here from Lamine Yamal. It's brilliant from Barcelona, and it's the first goal of the game, and it's taken just over 5 minutes. Celebrations for Fermin Lopez. Barcelona with a man down, but on the attack with an opportunity for goal number 2, and it's taken, and it's the second of the night for Fermin Lopez. Brilliantly taken. El Kaabi. This time it will count. Ayoub El Kaabi was denied his header because of a handball in the lead up to it. But he's just managed to squeeze that last season. Is he going to get one here now? He certainly is. And he made it look very easy indeed. Here's Rashford, looks to tee it up, and finds the back of the net for his 3rd Champions League goal of the season. 4-1 Barcelona. Who made his debut for Sweden in the international break. Looking to make an instant impact. There's number 5, lashed home for the hat-trick. Fermin Lopez. What a night. Olympiacos. Here's Rashford. Brilliant control and a lovely finish for number 6. 2 goals at Newcastle on the first match night. 2 goals at home to Olympiacos on match day number 3.
Red cards and Chelsea red cards, and it's an Ajax one tonight. Here's the chance, and it's put in for the opening goal for Chelsea. Mark Guiu with the goal. Caicedo urged to shoot, does shoot, deflected and in. Off Shooterlow, but it may well go down as another Caicedo goal. And Moises Caicedo right now is glittering. And it's just about underneath Jorgensen, who is carrying a face etched with disappointment, the Chelsea goalkeeper. Time to re-establish a 2-goal lead. Enzo Fernandez, smoothly done. And Chelsea right back in the ascendancy again. Then the teenager Esteval with a Champions League goal for Chelsea. A scintillating first half at Stamford Bridge from Enzo Maresca's team. His name, though, Chelsea's hardcore will know what an influence he has been. Here's the first chance of the second half, which has led to another Chelsea goal. Tyreek George straight off the bench and on the score sheet.
Lovely stuff from Lennart Carl, who's surging away. Oh! Absolutely incredible! The 17-year-old, on his first Champions League start, has scored a glorious goal. Pushed on for Lima, dangerous, oh, so easy for Harry Kane, who gets his customary goal. He will have the chance to get the ball in. He's picked up Luis Diaz, who's gone for goal and scored a beauty of a goal. Bayern running away with it. Devastating from Diaz. And push back for Lima. And surely in from Nicholas Jackson. Bayern finally have the fourth goal that they have been.
Led wide by Goetze. Christensen, oh, it's in! And they have counter-attacked. And Rasmus Christensen, whose return recently from a hamstring problem has been much heralded in these parts. Now they're breaking with Ekitike. The former favourite knows this ground so well. Wow. And silences the fans that used to cheer him. He's galloped away and given a big thing for him personally, but for his team. Players to attack this dead ball situation, and they certainly have, and that includes Virgil van Dijk. So Roslo with the outswinger. Oh, and it's a bullet this time from Konate. And suddenly Liverpool are looking like right back actually this season. And in goes Gakpo. And Liverpool pounce again. And Gakpo pounces again. He's having a very good season in that. Fitz, Szoboszlai's going to shoot this time and score. And it's 5. And Liverpool are back on track and showing that.
Great shape on it! And Gabriel pounces! And they've worked the oracle from the set piece again. An exciting break. Martinelli. And, oh, it's a glorious goal for Arsenal! Devastating. And Lewis Skelly made it possible. Getting in behind. Is it coming in? Gyökeres, and in it goes! Rice delivers, and it's going to be another. Gyökeres there on the line to make absolutely sure.
A moment or two ago. What could he do this time? Lovely cross, beautiful header, and Scott McTominay scores. Napoli lead with 31 minutes gone. Scott McTominay, a man reborn in Naples, scores his first. Perisic delivers it himself. Oh, brilliant! Who's still closest to it? And I think it might have gone in off a Napoli defender. Saibari in the clear, and only the goalkeeper to beat. Saibari! PSV have turned it around. Ismail Saibari spotted. It's Mauro Junior for PSV. He pulls it back and it's in. 3-1 PSV. Dennis Marm with the goal. Breathing space for Peter Bosz's men. It's Dennis Marm, edge of the box. Oh, how about that? What a way to settle it. Marm's second, PSV's fourth. Proving the difference in the final table. And Napoli have pulled one back. Oh, but it's not going to count. Oh, yes, it is. McTominay. They can restore their cushion here. It's Triush. And it's tapped in by Pepe. 2 goals in a minute. And PSV lead by 5 goals to 2. And there could be a 6th goal here. It's Triush. It's unbelievable. What an impact he's had. With his first touch, he created the 5th.
Vinicius wriggles, gets a shot away off the post and surely in by Jude Bellingham. The deadlock is finally broken. A moment of inspiration from Vinicius Junior. Bit of class, bit of talent.
Girassi onto Bellingham for Mecha, who makes the space. Oh, marvellous! Well, that is a goal. Larsson. Moukoko! And they're level. Well, Moukoko's initial shot had bags of sting which Kobel got down to react to. Ben Sebaini takes it and scores it. Down the middle with real belief and self-assurance. And Dortmund onto Mecha. Mecha shot again! Mecha's night and Dortmund's night in Copenhagen. And again, Bellingham still here, that looping ball towards Fabio Silva, who bags his first goal for Dortmund from the angle. And that is the game signed and sealed. Now Junosuke Suzuki towards Dagasan! No, great save by Kobel. Well, the goal given, the ball across the line, was it? And Victor Dagasan.
It's in by Çalhanoğlu, Bisek down, and Dumfries turns it home. 2-2 in the Champions League for the Dutchman. And Inter, who've really had to weather a massive Union storming. Goal scorer, Denzel Dumfries lays it across. And this time it's in by Lautaro Martinez. You can't keep giving this man chances. It's 11-10 in the Champions League. And invincible Inter. Hakan Çalhanoğlu scores. And Inter are surely going to make it. Play 3, 1-3 at the start of the league phase. One here, Boni, angle tight, but arriving, here's Esposito. Not to be denied in the end, Inter have 4.
Bruno Guimaraes has poked that through to Murphy. He's got options. What I notice, Anthony Gordon, and Newcastle United do lead. Anthony Gordon scores in a third consecutive Champions League game. And Barnes is in here, was misjudged by the Benfica defence. Barnes trying to get away. He has got away. A special throw that leads to a special goal in front of the special one.
That had to put his foot in the way of his body.
Look at that from Voltemada and Gordon, and now Barnes, he deserves the goal, he gets the goal. Newcastle United have really turned up the temperature in the second half. They've taken this game away.
Savinho, nice looking ball, little reverse ball, Haaland's there, and Erling Haaland scores for Manchester City. It's a great little reverse ball from Rico Lewis to find him, and Haaland. It's Savinho, 5 others in the Villarreal box, free header, 2-0. Savinho onto the head of Bernardo Silva, who plants it in the corner of the net. Manchester City have doubled their lead. A goal which looks so simple in its creation.
Support, it's a lovely ball to find him as well. Igor Paschal takes it down, takes the shot on, scores a super goal. A moment of Marseille magic, and they lead in Lisbon, thanks to their record signing, who opened his account for the club. With them, the longer it goes. Luis Suarez forward here, Pedro Gonçalves trying to turn, and then flashed into the corner from Catamo. He flagged it, go up. Alison Santos. And still, and deflected, and in! And Sporting have turned it around! And it's another substitute that has stepped off the bench to how they shoot.
It's a really good start for Karabakh. They're in front already. Horrible defending from Athletic Bilbao. An absolute gift for Leandro Andrada. Well-timed run it looks. Flag stays down. It's Gurazeta! 1-1. They're looking for the offside flag, Karabakh. But I thought, first viewing, he timed that perfectly. VAR be checking it, but I thought it was timed to perfection. Plenty forward here in red and white. Oh, what a finish! He's only been on a couple of minutes, but quite an entrance for Navarro, Robert Navarro, with a picture book goal here. In comes the shot, oh, what a finish! Gorka Gurazeta gets his second goal of the night. And how quick he got his shot off there, took the goalkeeper.
Osimhen! First kick of the ball is a goal.
Seconds ago, he was down on the floor receiving treatment. Beware of the wounded striker.
Oh, Osimhen, will he accept the gift? Gleefully! The last man in the whole of the Champions League that you want to play a ball to like that. And he scores his second of the night. This could be a third and put it to bed.
Kept out once, but not the second time, swept in. And Bodø/Glimp's problems are of their own making. And Yunus Akgün makes it 3-0. Turn from Bjorkan, the goalkeeper can't get there, and they do get a souvenir. Andreas Helmersen comes crashing in.